Nigeria knew what we did. All we know is that since 27, 28 that we conducted our operation under Yaradua, Niger Delta issue has remained manageable.
Thank you for that word you use, manageable. Manageable.
This government does not want to resolve this problem. They are escalating it because of tribal and religious sentiment.
So when you say this government does not want to resolve it, don't forget the same government has purchased. In fact, they're going to induct the Super Tucano jet because of, the insecurity situation. They have the president has had to change guards, as it were, as a result of people's clamor. I imagine if that was not in the thinking, why would you go that length to make some of the, some of the pronouncements, the meetings that have happened, the purchase, the change of guard, and the rest? Why would they do all that if they don't want to solve this?
Because that is not the solution. What you just mentioned is not the solution. When you have a problem at policy level, strategic level, operational level, when you have a problem, what you need to do is to identify the center of gravity of that problem and attack it. That's what you do. What they are doing is not attacking the center of gravity of the problem of Boko Haram and insurgency. So if the president is buying Super Tucano, is changing service chiefs, that is not the solution. We are looking at the wrong side. It's not kinetic. It's politics.
Are you ruling out kinetic altogether?
I can't rule out kinetic because it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum, so you can't rule out something. But the center of gravity is what they should look at. And what is it? I'm saying it on this channel. It is the sponsor of Boko Haram and bandits.
I'm speaking about the sponsors. When you say the DSS, and they could be listening to you, but so they profile, part of their responsibility is to profile all of these persons before they either vie for elections or before, they are nominated for any of these positions. Doesn't that happen? Don't they get intel and say, look, this and this is what we found, and then we don't think that this should proceed further? Doesn't that happen?
It does. When I worked with the DSS in 2007, because when Yaradua approved the operational order that we did, we now have to work together as a team. He actually forced all of us to sit down together and work together. I was surprised at the tremendous amount of information had by DSS. I was shocked. We in DI, I was in Defense Intelligence Agency, and when they were forced to bring out the files, I was shocked. They have so much information at DSS presently as I'm talking about what I'm talking about. They have. But you see, if a fish is going to get spoiled, it's going to start getting spoiled from the head. The DSS will not do anything except the Commander-in-Chief's body language shows that this is the direction I want to go. That is where the problem is. The DSS has tremendous information. By the time 2023 is here and somebody take over and wants to undo some of this evil that I've seen in this country, you'll be surprised names that the DSS will bring out. They have the information. There's nothing I'm going to say here that they don't have. The defense headquarters have the solution for the kinetic aspect. They do. I'm not going to come here to advise them. I work with them and they're still there. The chief of naval staff was in the intelligence with me. We were together in Defense Intelligence Agency. That's Vice Admiral Gambo. I know these people are good. They know what to do. It's not that they have problems. It has to do with politics, the sponsors, people that feel that this country should be Islamized.
Assuming but not conceding that, that all of this is the case. So what is the end game? Because I imagine as a strategist, that's what you think about. So these things are happening. What is the end game? So why will this be allowed to fester? For what purpose?
The end game for them, because we did, normally when you want to look at this type of challenges, what you do is that you go through what we call the intelligence circle, okay? When you do the processing and you do the analysis before dissemination point, you discover that the end game for them is to just turn this country into like a Taliban type of country. And it's a mindset. And anything goes. In other words, 10% casualties, 20% casualties allowed in trying to achieve the end game of Islamizing this country.
That's for the terrorists, the bandits.
It's not for the terrorists and the bandits, for the sponsors. Because I told you, and I will repeat on this channel, the sponsors of Boko Haram and the bandits are the problems. And defense headquarters, the army headquarters, the naval headquarters, the air force cannot do anything about that. Buhari has to do something about that. The Interpol has the list of those people that are sponsoring Boko Haram. I work with Interpol. They should ask, if they don't know, they should ask. The government of Dubai, they have the list of those people. During the trial of those people that were caught, names were mentioned. They have the list. The government also told us that they've arrested 400 sponsors of Boko Haram. Why should the government not try those people and bring peace and harmony and safety to this nation? Why won't the government do that? Those people that are going to harass cadets and officers in NDA, they live around the place. I know NDA very well. I was in Georgia, I was in NDA as young officers, and I know the area very well. They live around the place. So why can't you put up a blimp that can see what they are doing in real time and eliminate them? Why won't you do that?
In fact, there were more details saying that some persons slept up, but we'll come to that. So
let us go back again here.
Things are happening. What is the end game? So why will this be allowed to fester? For what purpose?
The end game for them, because we did, normally when you want to look at this type of challenges, what you do is that you go through what we call the intelligence circle, okay? When you do the processing and you do the analysis before dissemination point, you discover that the end game for them is to just turn this country into like a Taliban type of country.
Do you hear that? The end game is to turn the country like a Taliban kind of country. The end game is to turn the country like a Taliban kind of country. This is coming from one of the highest security personnel you can think of. He is now telling you that their end point is to turn the country a kind of Taliban kind of country. You see, and this kind of Taliban country is what we have been shouting for decades. Okay? That Nigeria, the end point is to... Now, how are you going to stop turning Nigeria a kind of Taliban country? Do you know better than this man? Do you know better than this naval officer, a retired naval officer? The end game, and that end game will never stop. That is where I disagree with him when he say the next person that is going to come will do this, and the next president will have problem with do this. There is no, if you know all these things, why are you then talking about next president? If you know all these things, why would you be talking about the next president? Why would you be talking about Nigeria? Because that is the end game. The end point is Taliban kind of country, and they are getting there. But what do your governors and your politicians in the southern Nigeria and the middle belt do? They are busy campaigning. They are busy looking for 2023. They are busy waiting for Fulani and Sultan of Sokoto. They are not paying attention to what brilliant people who have information and have seen future are talking about. This man say they want to turn Nigeria into Taliban-like country. Now, I want to ask you, how do you stop that? When it is impossible to stop the people who are already in the government. How do you stop that? How do you stop that when this man is telling you now that you cannot even arrest the people who are sponsoring this Islamization of Nigeria from the government themselves? How do you stop that? Okay, now, when Umahi will come and say, nobody is Islamizing Nigeria. I am asking you, how do you stop a Taliban-like country when it happened? You cannot stop it. But what we are telling you now is that there is no better time like now for you to rise up and make your sacrifice and begin to support the Biafra struggle. Begin to support the Nigeria dissolution. Begin to support the division of Nigeria, because that is the only way to solve this problem, to stop these people from making Nigeria a Taliban-like country. I want us to listen to it again.
Will this be allowed to fester? For what purpose?
The end game for them, because normally when you want to look at this type of challenges, what you do is that you go through what we call the intelligence circle. Okay, when you do the processing and you do the analysis before dissemination point, you discover that the end game for them is to just turn this country into like a Taliban type of country, and it's a mindset, and anything goes. In other words, 10% casualties, 20% casualties allowed in trying to achieve the end game of Islamizing this country.
That's for the terrorists, the bandits.
It's not for the terrorists and the bandits, for the sponsors. Because I told you, and I will repeat on this channel, the sponsors of Boko Haram and the bandits are the problems. And defense headquarters, the army headquarters, the naval headquarters, the air force cannot do anything about that. Buhari has to do something about that. The Interpol has the list of those people that are sponsoring Boko Haram. I work with Interpol. They should ask, if they don't know, they should ask. The government of Dubai, they have the list of those people.
Now, everything he is saying here is fact. Remember that when they say they want to invite this man, they say, oh, they invited him because he have a lot of information, and he is telling you here, right here, that what he is telling you, the Interpol have it. What he is telling you, the DSS have it. What he's telling you, the SSS have it. What he's telling you, all the intelligence agencies have the list. He went for that to say that the Dubai government, you know, the United Arab Emirates government, they actually sentenced some of the people, you know, and they gave the Nigeria have the list of the people who were mentioned in that Dubai case. And the Nigerians are not asking questions. Where are those? Where are those that the Dubai government mentioned as part of the sponsor of terrorism and Islamization of Nigeria? Where are those? Nigeria government, because they have their people in government, they hide it. So let us watch.
During the trial of those people that were caught, names were mentioned. They have the list. The government also told us that they've arrested 400 sponsors of Boko Haram. Why should a government not try those people and bring peace and harmony and safety to this nation? Why won't a government do that? Those people that are going to harass cadets and officers in NDA, they live around the place. I know NDA very well. I was in Georgia, I was in NDA as young officers, and I know the area very well. They live around the place. So why can't you put up a blimp that can see what they are doing in real time and eliminate them? Why won't you do that?
In fact, there were more details saying that some persons slept up, but we'll come to that hopefully. Markwa has got some questions for you. Markwa, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Chamberlain. Much as we're looking at it looks like we're looking at the remote causes. The immediate causes, I think, is what is worrying a lot of people in terms of the significance of the attack. For some people, they're wondering, what do you think were the bandits trying to pass home a message when they chose the National Defense Academy as the area of the attack? I mean, as the area they decided to attack. Because normally people know that military installations, for instance, if you were to, I mean, you talked about how the military institutions are usually open to the public on Fridays. There'll be questions as to this attack did not happen on a Friday, it happened on a Tuesday. So the guards were supposed to have been up. So there'll be questions as to what happened, how was the perimeter breached, What about the guards that are usually mounted on, watchtowers? What were they doing? Were they asleep? There'll be areas where there are CCTV cameras. What happened in those areas as well? There are huge questions around around that. And then the significance. What gave these bandits the audacity, the temerity to be able to say, this is going to be the area we want to attack today? What do you have any questions roaming in your head in terms of, what were they trying to really achieve beyond? Because some people say this is not about ransom. Maybe they want to take a ransom, yes, maybe, but it looks like they were trying to send home a message.
Yeah, thank you, Makwe. You just got it right. They just want to send a message, and this is what terrorists do. And what the Buhari government should do is to tag these people as terrorists. What they want to do is to send a message to create fear and to show the military that we can come for you and there's nothing you can do. You may not know, I don't know whether it's out in the news, that the major has been killed. Belongs to some groups, and I know about 3 hours ago, his body was found. He has been killed. So it's not about ransom. I just want to confirm to Makwe that she is right. It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country.
Did you hear that? And what we are telling you now is that they have come to tell you that they are in charge. When this incident happened, I told you all it was just a message. In fact, before this man came to make this interview, for those of you who followed me, I have said it from the beginning that this man came to just give a message. The killers of this Nigerian military officers in NDA, they just came to give a message. It was a message well delivered. And I said, the message is well delivered. And that message is to show that they are in charge. So those of you who are from the southern Nigeria and you are in the military, my brother, your days are numbered. I said it. Your days are numbered because these people are bad. They just want to tell you that they are in charge. And somebody is saying BBC should take note. I have addressed the BBC. In the afternoon. I brought the evidence to show that he mentioned Islamization several times, not only once. This is the second time or third time he's mentioned Islamization of Nigeria. And that is why we should be giving it the name that, the name is like those sponsoring the Islamization of Nigeria, not just those sponsoring the terrorism or sponsoring terrorists or sponsoring Boko Haram. We need to give it that name so that people will begin to, say it and it will be sinking inside their head. And let us watch.
So it's not about ransom. I just want to confirm to Makwe that she is right. It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban. They think about the Mujahideens. And they want to replicate it in this country. And
they want to. You see, when you say they want to, is where the mistake is coming from. We need to be very truthful to ourselves. We need to begin to say this thing the way it is. Let us not be, pretending. It is not they want to. They are doing. What is want to? They are already doing it. They are perfecting it. That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Sunday Igboho also, was arrested. Everybody that rise up against them, they are, looking for them. But today, they are in Imo State. Police are everywhere. Soldiers are everywhere in Biafra land. You can't see them in NDA, Kaduna. You cannot see them in Southern Kaduna. You can't see them in Jos. why the northern Nigeria are being ransacked by terrorists and the Islamization people and the jihadists, the military and all their armored cars and armored tanks are focused in Imo State. We heard that we have seen a video where almost 50 armored cars were being converted to somewhere in Biafra land, while in the north, the terrorists and the jihadists are having field jamboree. That nobody is challenging them. Nobody is, and you are telling me they want to. They are already doing. And until everybody in the south rise up now in unification, uniform, to say enough is enough. And by the way, Dr. Malafia came, and I'm going to play that video. Let me just go at least have 1 hour of this video before I come to Dr. Malafia videos, where Dr. Malafia was calling for a one week protest, 1 week sit-at-home protest, and like the middle belt and the southern Nigeria, everybody should sit at home for 1 week. And I don't know whether I have to play the video. I have not watched it, but somebody told me that was what he was talking about.
They don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia and there is whatever thing they have in their head they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians.
Quickly,
please go ahead.
This part of what you just spoke about now, the security agencies gleaned this from those who they arrested over time, saying this is the intention.
Absolutely, the intention of it's on the internet. So it's not even about the people we interrogated. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria.
Did you hear that?
And
the intention is to Islamize Nigeria. And this is what actually baffles me. This is my brother from BBC. How can he, okay, I understand that he's trying to save his job, but how can he knowingly, said in our live broadcast that he watched the broadcast, this interview, and he did not hear Islamization of Nigeria? Honestly, this one beats my imagination. Because if you watch this video, if you did not hear anything, it is not, in fact, this Islamization of Nigeria, Islamization of Nigeria is something that if you miss anything, everything in this, you must not miss this one. So I am wondering how this, my brother in BBC Igbo, will openly say that he didn't hear that. I'm kind of quite surprised, because this is something that you cannot tell me you didn't hear. Now let us continue. So he said it several times. You see, listen, let me tell you. Somebody say he is scared. He don't need to be scared to admit it. No. He didn't say it. Why would you be scared? Why would you be scared of something that somebody said? You are not saying it is not you, but somebody said it. Somebody said it, and so you cannot say that you didn't. No, in fact, let me look for I think I need to play that video. One moment for people who did not watch in the afternoon to understand, because this is the media thing that we need to be putting. The record we need to be putting the record straight. So one moment.
Anya studigo ndị Nigeria wee ghọta na Nigeria Army na Boko Haram nọ n'ime ya, nke onye ọbụla fụrụ n'anya. Anya ghọta na Nigeria Police na Boko Haram nọ n'ime ya, nke onye ọbụla fụrụ n'anya.
Kedu akaebe inwe na enwere
akaebe juru ebe niile. Ifuru nke pụtara kwuo ụbọchị a ka bụ onye nọ n'ezigbote isi ọkwa bụ na Nigeria Navy a na-akpọ Kunle. Ya nwa na onwe ya pụtara tiwa aka oyibo nsogbe that na ya nwa personally kwụọ n'ọra kọrọ ya akọrọ na ya nwa personally mere interview jụọ ajụjụ jụọ ndị Boko Haram ejidere ha wee kọwaa ndị na-akwado ha na-enye ha ego na-egoro ha egbe na sponsor ha for Islamization ịtọ ọnụ in Nigeria to ndị na-akpa isi ala
okwuhukwa maka Islamization bụ ihe bụ na o nwere onye agere m mkparịta ụka okwu na o nwere onye nọ na isi nọ na nso na-achị bụ onye ha gbara ajụjụ ọnụ banyelu okwu Boko Haram.
Okwu Islamization ọ ka m play the video ka ịnụ.
Ama m vidio ị na-ekwu amakwa ihe mkparịta ụka ya na ndị channels mee.
Igere ha ncha niile.
Egere m ncha niile.
Okay, after this our mkparịta ụka m ga-eme program.
O kwuru na o nwere agenda mana adịghị m ka ọ kpọrọ ya sị na a na-achọ ime ihe ọnwa Naijiria ka ọ bụla ala.
Ọ kpọrọ ya Islamization and ihe nna m ekita biko emekwana edit.
All right, so you see, that is why it is always good that when we are doing something, when we are, talking publicly, especially in public or in a media like this, we have to be very, very sure of whatever we are saying. So we don't just come to say something that because we want people to believe in what we are saying, or we don't do propaganda, we don't lie, and we don't misquote people. So we say it the way it is. So our brother there in BBC should, because it is not good. It is not good to misrepresent fact. It is not good to, to come to a media like this of this kind of, caliber to say that he did not say something like that. If you don't watch, even if you say that he said it, nobody is going to hold you responsible because it didn't come from you. And if you are not sure, you say that that you are not sure, because I was the one saying it. So when I said he said Islamization, I was very, very sure of what I'm saying. Okay, I was very, very sure of what I'm saying, and that is why what you have just seen now. You see it now. It is not something that it is not a lie. I didn't tell lie. It is right here. You are going to hear it again. So please, my brother should always take note of this because this is a very, very costly mistake to come to BBC Igbo and tell the world, tell everybody watching that this man did not say such thing. It is not a good thing. It is not a good thing. I know that some of you are scared of your job. I understand that. And I know I'm not going to put something that will, put you in a tight corner. I understand that. But when somebody said something, please don't change it. Don't change it. If you are not sure of what that person say, say that you are not sure, not that you watched. I asked a question. Did you watch the complete video? My brother said, yes, I watched it. That he didn't say. So it is not a good thing. It is not a good thing. And if this can happen like in a video where everybody is seen in the world and you come to say he didn't say that, it is not a good sign. It is not a good sign. So next time we must be guided in what we say because this thing goes a long way into vindicating us, into making people to understand the problem and the predicament they are into as Nigerians. Now let us continue.
Quickly,
Please go ahead.
this part of what you just spoke about now, the security agencies gleaned this from those who they arrested over time, saying this is the intention.
Absolutely, the intention of it's on the internet. So it's not even about the people we interrogated. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria. And
now, if this man can say that the intention is to Islamize Nigeria, who are you? Who are you, Omahi? What do you know about Nigeria, Omahi? What do you know about Nigeria Southeast governors who do not have any access to security? You don't even have any access to Nigeria security. You don't have any access. As a governor from the Biafra side, you don't have any access to any security. Because if you do, as a governor from the Southeast, you will not be acting the way you are acting. If you know You cannot allow Hope Uzodinma to continue to sit in Imo State. The entire governor in that southeast region should have rebelled against Hope Uzodinma. But you people are not doing it, which means you don't even have the security report of Nigeria. You don't have it. So what I am trying to say is that somebody say Chibueze 120. Simon Ekpa is a businessman. He knows if he started broadcast on Radio Biafra, he could not be able to make money on his platform. My brother, who don't like money? Is it you that doesn't like money? Come and broadcast and make your own money. Okay? What is stopping you? Come and broadcast and make your own money. What is stopping you from making your own money? And let me say this. When I started broadcasting and making videos, my videos were everywhere in the internet, everywhere on YouTube. People are making money with my videos. I didn't complain. If you want to make money, bring your own time, bring your own computer, employ yourself, make money for Biafra. Nobody is going to, at least I will be the last person to attack you. Okay? So come and make your money. We need you to make your own money and talk about Biafra. It is very, very important. Okay? I didn't start it today. So please make your own money and talk about Biafra. Personally, I will support you. I will support you. I will never be against you. Make your own money and talk about Biafra. And let me tell you, the people that are making money from Simon Ekpa video, I am not even against them, not to talk of when you make your own video and make your own money. So I am not the kind of people you guys will push around about money this, money that. Make your own money and come and support Biafra. We are going to support you. Okay? But if you cannot do it, you keep quiet and remain silent forever. All right, let us continue.
And practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, the Quran is at the sea.
Did you hear that?
Some people in this country have this mindset.
Did you hear that? This man even went further. He went further to say, at the end of the day, the Quran is in the sea. This is even the worst part of it. So if our brother in BBC did not hear anything, he did not also hear that the Quran is going to be in the sea. It's coming from this man. Please, you should allow. You see, these are the people. This kind of comment is what I always bring up. I don't bring comments that praise me. I don't bring comments that tell me, oh, this, that. No. I bring comments of those who have come here to attack me, and I will address them the way I need to address them. So I'm not the one that is running away from my attack or criticism or whoever that they sent to come to my program. I don't run away. I confront my problem. And don't run away from problem. You see, let me tell you how to solve. If you want to know how to solve your problem in this life, don't run away from your problem. Okay? Because if you continue to run away from the problem will continue to run after you. Like I have just addressed him now, he need to summon a better courage for him to come back again, because he knows that he has failed. So for him to come back again, he need to go back now and eat apple, eat pounded yam, eat beans, summon courage, drink beer. You go to computer and start writing comments again. So I am looking for those who will come here and write rubbish. That is me. I don't run away from them. And I don't hide their comments. So once I see this kind of comment, I bring it and address it. And then also prepare the mind of another person that is coming to do like him. That is how I solve my problem. Thank you very much. All right, we continue.
You must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation, and they're in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them, because it is the DIA that conducted the operations. that arrested these sponsors. So they know them. Why is the government, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces?
The general area of...
Did you hear that? And don't forget that over 400 persons has been arrested, including those who say they are bureau de charge. Okay? The bureau de charge, they arrested them. Now, let me tell you why. Let me tell you, from what I said now, I want you to learn something from what I said. Remember, I said, me, Simon Ekpa, I don't run away from my problem. Okay? Once I identify my problem, I attack my problem. I face my problem. I don't run away. And let me now explain this, how it works in real life. Okay? Let me explain what I said, because some of you may learn something today. Let me explain how it works in real life. How it works in real life is when you see Nigeria Army today, Nigeria Army, they say they have pumped billions and billions and billions into Nigeria military to fight and combat Boko Haram. Do you know why they have not defeated Boko Haram? And apart from the fact that the government, the people in government controls Boko Haram, which is the instrument of Islamization of Nigeria. Do you know why Nigeria can never defeat Boko Haram until Boko Haram take over if we did not divide Nigeria? Do you know why? Because they never confront Boko Haram. You can never hear say Nigeria Army went to Sambisa forest and confront Boko Haram and chase them. It is always defending. It is always repelling. They have never confronted them. Each time they are waiting for Boko Haram to come. Boko Haram will come, attack, kill them, bombard them, and go back. They have never confronted their enemy. They have never confronted Boko Haram. But any day, Nigeria Army, which the day will never come, because Nigeria, the aim of the sponsor is to Islamize Nigeria. So that day will never come. Because the people who will command them to go to Sambisa forest are the one who are sponsoring them from the Nigerian military. But any day they succeed in arresting, that is before 2023, they succeed in arresting these people that this man is mentioning here. That somebody can now come to command Nigeria troop. And Nigeria troop that will not have any single Fulani in them. And that person who will command the troop will now give ultimatum that every forest in Sambisa should be leveled. Even if it is, even if the size is like Yoruba land, everywhere should be leveled from air to ground. Everywhere should be like what they are doing in Biafra land. They can't do it. In Biafra, okay, let me tell you now. In Biafra land, they are actually attacking those who are not their enemy. Why are they not waiting for ESN to come and attack them in their barracks? Why are they not doing the same thing they are doing in the north, in the east? That is to show you that the people who are in charge of the government, in charge of the military, are part of the problem. So they should wait for ESN now. Is ESN not in Nigeria? They should wait for ESN to come and attack them. ESN cannot come and attack them because they are not looking for military people to attack. ESN is looking for the people, the terrorists in the forest. So why are they going to forest to fight ESN? Why are they going to the forest to look for ESN? Why can't they do the same thing in the north? Why? Okay, let us even say like this. Okay, now they should wait and allow ESN to come and attack them so that they will repel ESN. Because that is what they are doing in the north. That is to show you that the aim for those who think that they are in charge of Southeast and Biafra land, for those who say ESN have arms and that, what they are doing is to weaken the people that will defend you. Okay? I want to tell you today, do you know that some of you, the judges, some of you judges in Abuja, some of you judges, we know you are watching. Some of you judges, do you know that the IPOB, the ESN, the people that they will bring to you to give judgment, they are actually the people that will protect you tomorrow when this thing begins to happen. Do you know that those people you remanded in prison, They will be the one to finally defend you tomorrow. Those of you in Abia State, you say you call yourself judge. Those of you in Imo State, you call yourself judge. Those of you in Anambra State, you call yourself judge. Those of you in Enugu State, you call yourself judge. Those of you in Ebonyi State, you call yourself judge. In River State, in Bayelsa, any part of Nigeria you are. And you see Yoruba Nation agitators in your court. DSS bring them. And you look at them, they say, they are the people who are agitating for. They are not criminals. They are the people who are ESN. They say this person is ESN, and we bring him to court, so you can give judgment, put him to prison. My brother, my sister, if you are a judge, you are just imprisoning somebody that will stand and take bullet for you. I want you to go and tell every of your family member that is a judge today, every of your family member that is a judge today, anywhere in Nigeria, and the person is not Uncle Muhammad, and the person is not Yusuf, and the person is not, because we know them, we know that their own is that, this is what they want. But if you are from the southern Nigeria, from the middle belt, and they present to you somebody who they say, DSS, we bring this person to court, put him to jail because he is fighting for freedom, put him to jail because he is a Yoruba agitator, put him to jail because he is ESN, put him to jail because he is IPOB, and you look at this person and you say you are going to sentence him. Oh my God. You have just sentenced somebody who will stand and take bullet for your mother, bullet for your sister, bullet for your brother, so that they will not be killed. Do you know the level of damage you are doing? Do you know you are just destroying your future? Because the day that will come, those people you are putting in prison will be there in prison while they are raping your mothers, while they are raping your sisters, while they are cutting off head, while they are chopping people to pieces, and you will regret ever making such decision to put somebody who did not commit no crime other than rising up to say enough is enough. You put the person to prison. So this message today goes to judges in Nigeria. This message goes to judges in Nigeria. That as you are sentencing people, these are the people who will take bullet for you tomorrow. Don't fall for that scam. Don't fall for that scam. Don't fall for that scam and put anybody to prison. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there now in DSS, if he appear in court and they say he is this, he is that, which, because we don't even know what they are charging him for, and then as a judge, you look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's face, and he say, I am fighting for Biafra. My people are being killed. My people are being butchered. Our women are being raped. Our farm are being destroyed. And then you listen to what is going on in Nigeria today. Open grazing. If you ban it, we will come. If you do this, we will come. And you hear what this man is saying here. That all the people sponsoring terrorism, which is the Islamization of Nigeria, nobody is arresting them. Nobody will arrest them because they are in government. And then you say, you want to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commands 70 million. 70 million. Inside the 70 million, we have army of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commands them. And this 70 million, which you have army inside it, they are the people who will take bullet for you. Who will take bullet so that you will be alive to enjoy a new country. So if you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS, or you want to show your professionalism, my brother, you are just dealing with somebody who will stand up tomorrow and command men to defend your land. Achoya Afria, you will be gone. Your land will run, Fulani will run over your land in 1 week. Any day we look for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and we don't see it, your own is gone. It may not happen today, but it is coming. So if you are a judge, and you are the one who is going to sit when they will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, think over it. I want this message to go to that person who is going to sit on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. I want this message, cut this video. If you know that woman, if you know whoever the person is, cut this particular video, send to that woman. Tell the woman, whoever the person is, or a man, tell the person, except if they bring Fulani. If they bring Fulani, they will know. But even if they bring Fulani, send this message to the person. Tell the person that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they are going to bring to his or her court, and she is or he is going to be the judge. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu command millions of Biafrans. He commands 70 million of Biafrans. Inside that 70 million, there are army, there are security personnel, there are defense, there are, all manner of people he commands. And any day you look for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you don't see him, there is nobody. There is nobody. There is nobody that will command those men to defend your land. But before you know it, you are gone. And what do they use? They use you to fight your own self. They use you to wipe your future and your generation away. Don't allow that to happen. This goes to every judge anywhere in Biafra, anywhere in Yoruba land, anywhere in the southern and eastern region of Nigeria, anywhere in the middle belt, including those in the middle belt. It is time you begin to use your number 6. Don't jail anybody from your region. Don't jail any man at all. It is time we begin to empty ourselves. It is time we begin to empty our prison, because the time is here. They are coming.
Of Afaka, where the NDA is cited, is no stranger to this sort of attacks. Before now, I mean, a few other institutions around the Defense Academy have also been attacked. Talking about the Institute of Agriculture and Forestry, Mechanized Division, something to that effect. I can't remember the exact name of the institution.
Our secretary here said that Boko Haram cannot fight Boko Haram.
Page of Daily Trust newspapers, and they have
that is true.
Why NDA security was compromised, and the first writer says bandits leave peacefully. Peacefully is in parenthesis near academy. There have been questions before now that sometimes, this happened in Jos around.
Let us listen to what she said again.
Forestry, Mechanized Division, something to that effect. I can't remember the exact name of the institution now, but we do know that they have been around this area. Now, I'm looking at the front page of Daily Trust newspapers, and they have this, why NDA security was compromised. And the first writer says, bandits leave peacefully. Peacefully is in parenthesis near academy.
You didn't hear that? Bandits live peacefully near the academy. Bandits live peacefully near the academy. And just like this, our brother said, that Boko Haram cannot fight Boko Haram. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. Now, this man is here telling you, let us watch them. Let us put something on air to watch them, to know when they come in and where they go and where are they going. But a report is telling you that they live very close, peacefully, beside the academy. Until today, nobody have conducted any manhunt for the killers, because the people who are sponsoring them are happy. They are happy for what they have done. They are happy, but that the message is now, the message has been delivered. And the message is that they are in charge. Taliban is in charge. The earlier you wake up, the better. Let us continue.
There have been questions before now that sometimes, this happened in Jos, around Rukuba, that, there were attacks happening in the neighboring area, and that the military institutions did nothing. The same thing happened when there were attacks on the airport, residential area in Kaduna. That was very close to the Defense Academy. They did nothing.
Did you hear that? Now, the more this is the woman who always talk. All of them are getting the picture now. They are getting the message. Before we are telling them every time when somebody comes to talk, they say no. You don't say that. sorry, before you continue, every time somebody comes to their program, they're the one interrupting. Now, she is the one, because she's getting the picture. Now she is the one telling another man, a guest in the studio, oh, there was this thing they said, the attack in Josso, and the military did nothing. And the place where the attack was very close to the military. How can military do anything? That is what we have been shouting. She continued. The attack in airport quarters, and it was very close to NDA. Still, the military did not. Now, this is ordinarily what somebody will say in her program, and she will say, no. You know, the dead Ataru came and he flied on the boat, and the elephant was flying, and the elephant killed the people, and the people came up, and all the money was swallowed. She will begin to interrupt the person. But look at her. All of a sudden, maybe because the man is from his, the man is from her place. I don't know. maybe the spirit joined together, because I can't explain this one. This is unlike her. She is the one always telling you, no. Now we have to do this. No. Now we have to do that. No. We are going on break. No. The elephant was there. No, elephant was flying. No, this one. And now she is the one now telling you the attack in Jos. Military didn't do anything. The attack in Kaduna. People didn't do anything. And she's the one not telling Nigeria. This one tire me. I am surprised. But do you know what? Everything she said here, is it a lie? The answer is no. It is not a lie. It is a pure truth. The attack in Jos, and the military was there. The traditional ruler in Jos told the military, go and save the life of the people. The military told the traditional ruler that we did not get command yet. Do you understand that? And that was how these people killed people in Jos, and nobody was there to help the people. The same thing happened in the airport quarters. They went there several times to kill and kidnap people. Nobody were there to repel the attack. And she is saying it. For the very first time I'm hearing this. This is unlike her. But everybody, maybe, okay, now I can understand. Maybe the Afghanistan thing is helping this whole matter. Because, a lot of people are Afnanye Ekwe, Thomas Ekwe. It is in the Bible. When you see is believing. And they don't know that seeing is very dangerous. Seeing is and believing is very dangerous. So, seeing and believing are like Boko Haram. Seeing and believing is not for Sambisao. Seeing and believing is not for jihadists. Seeing and believing is not for bandits. As you are seeing, Piam, they are negotiating your ransom. That is not seeing that. If you allow yourself to see and believe in bandit, you are going to end up either dead or you will be a bag case a container. A bag case a container. So don't ever jeopardize your life when you say seeing is believing. It is not in this thing we are saying now. Believe what we are saying, and it shall be well with you. Let us continue.
Oh, they attacked the forestry school in Kaduna. They did nothing. Now they have finally come for them. But the talk is that these people have been there all along. They never went anywhere. The bandits who perpetrated this attack have been there all along. Does the military really need, if this is something that is of concern to the security agencies, because it was only a matter of time from what it was seen that we're reading that these attacks were going to happen. It didn't really need to wait this long before they took action against people they knew were a security threat to not just them, but also the people around their environment.
No, the question should be, how long did it take you more? How long did it take you more to now come back to your senses and to reality, to begin to mention that actually attack took place in one place and the security agency did not go there? How long did it take you to now realize that thing we are saying, that attack took place in Kaduna and the military did not go there? And again, how long did it take you to understand that the barrack or the military formation is not very far from the place where the attack took place. How long did it take you to have come to summon courage to come now and begin to talk like this? That is the same thing that is happening to whoever you want to blame. All of you are culpable. All of you are guilty of that same thing you want to do now. Because had it been that you come out clean as a journalist and begin to analyze things that are going on in Nigeria, but now people will get sense. People would have understood what is going on. But now a lot of people will be highly inclined and they will begin to see what is happening, but you refuse to do it. You refuse to do your job as a journalist. You refuse to do it as a journalist. Today you want to look for who to blame. Today you want to look. You are the problem. Journalists, you are the problem. Because had they been, you were talking like this before. Oh, the military, they didn't do anything. A lot of people may have woken up. But because of your lackadaisical to these issues, because of your incompetency, because of your corruption, because you sold your seed, you sold your heart, because of the brown envelope money they gave you people, and the threat also that comes with it, you don't do your job. All of a sudden now everybody is waking up. You can now boldly talk about the military not doing their job. Now let us watch.
Yeah, Makwe, I may also shock you that some cadets have been abducted before now. And when they took these cadets away, and they demanded for ransom, as low as 400,000 naira at that time, the cadets were released after the ransom were paid.
Did you hear that? How many of you heard that the cadets were abducted? I want to ask you today. How many of you now watching me now, including Mope, have ever said cadets were kidnapped to 400,000? Oh, is it million or 400 million or 400,000? Were paid as little as 400,000 were paid for cadet, Nigeria security personnel, cadet, to be released. Yeah, and you are talking about civilian. So the problem is this: they refuse to report these things. I believe that almost everybody watching this program today don't know that cadets were abducted and ransom were paid, but he's revealing it for the very first time, including Channel Television. They have privileged information. They can air it to allow the people to wake up the subconsciousness of the people of Nigeria. They refuse to do it.
And the cadet told them that where they took them to, that they could hear the parade going on in NDA.
Hey, are you people hearing that? Where they took them to, they could hear parade going on in NDA. Parade going on in NDA. Do you know what? But the Nigerian army cannot do anything because they are controlled by the army. These people have infiltrated everywhere. They are waiting for the day that you see their own is going to be very different. It is going to be even more professional, better than the Taliban, because they are in 82 Division Enugu, they are in Kaduna, they are in Anambra, on the Chabarak. They are everywhere they are. So the day they are going to rise up, it's just one signal, bam, everywhere captured. By that time, you'll be running up and down. Mazenam the Kano told us so. Oh, Mazenam the Kano told us so. We didn't believe, oh. We didn't believe, oh. He was telling us so. We didn't believe, oh. Oh, Simon Ekpa was making program every day, oh. Oh, these people. By that time, my brother, it is late. You know, there are some things we have to say in Igbo so that people will understand. You know, if you did not bow, they're going to shoot you from the back. And the time is coming. You go and learn, go and check what is going on in Afghanistan. And you know what? America, this is the reason why I say there is no better time to fight war. There is no better time to fight war for freedom, if not now. You see, there is no better time to fight this war. Look at, they come and they say, the America, they told Taliban. America negotiating with Taliban. Negotiating. UN everywhere negotiating. If the day they are going to run over Nigeria, that is how they will do it too. They would. So if you like, say, we don't. Who do we know? What do we know about the war? We don't know war. We didn't fight Biafra war. My brother, Biafra war was in 1967, so many years ago. That time, there is no computer. It is not this kind of. You don't. It was age, Stone Age. I am telling you. Do you know? Did you not see Nigeria in 1967? Did you not see Biafra land in 1967? Go and look at the video. Go and look at the video and look at today's video and see the difference. My brother, we are not in the same era. 1967 is too far. That was decade ago. Go and check picture of 1967 and go and check picture of 2021. We are in different world, completely different world. So this war is now the best time to fight it if the referendum did not come.
That they were not taken far away from NDA. That every morning they hear the parade and the programs going on in NDA while they were in the camp of the terrorists. You are right. These people live around NDA. It's about social cultural issue. As long as you're a Muslim and you speak Fufude or Hausa, you can do whatever you like.
Did you hear that? As long as you are Muslim, you speak Hausa or Fufude, you can do anyhow. And this is the fact. This is the fact. And I hope that Nigeria will begin to speak the truth now, because this is the fact. This is what we have been preaching all this while. We have been preaching it. Today, Mope is not interrupting this man. Today, the channel television presenters, they are not interrupting this man. Unlike before. Before you can mention two things. Yeah. Before you can security, yeah. Look at them. They paid attention. Did you notice it? All of them were, the cold blood was going through their vein. All of a sudden, they are paying listening ear to somebody who is talking against Nigeria. All of a sudden, I want you to go and pay attention to Mope's interview before the Taliban attack. Go and pay attention to it. Just go there and, and compare and contrast. You see the way everybody, all of them relax. Allow this man to talk because they are not getting the picture. They are not getting the picture. Now let us watch.
Fraternize with the military and go in and out of the barracks. You are saying that the attack did not happen on Friday. Of course, it will not happen on Friday, but they have enough time to carry out surveillance. They have enough time to have insiders that will work with them. The problem is that journalists should go around our military institution this Friday and carry their cameras and see the decadence, the security breach that goes on every Friday in all military institutions across Nigeria.
Okay, now the question is, since after this man said this thing, have you watched channel television go on? Friday was yesterday, day before yesterday now, right? Day before yesterday. Did you see at least I have not been following them, but if you see a video where channel television have been to any military formation to confirm this allegation and show the video to us? If you see that kind of thing, show me, because I have not seen. But if channel television were actually that professional to begin to solve Nigeria problem and put the people on notice, what they should have done? They should have just this Friday now, that just this past Friday, they should have just taken their camera to the nearest military formation to see things for themselves and show it to Nigerians. Whether they do that to Samanek, I don't know. But we are waiting for them. We don't know how many years it's going to take for them to visit any military formation to confirm this allegation. Or do you say it's allegation? Some of you who live close to barracks and close to all this military formation, are you not seeing it every Friday? Every Friday. That is a process. It is called the Islamization mechanism put in place. It has been there for decades. When you go now to say, don't open your door, don't open your door, don't open your door for Friday Islamic prayer or something. That is where the war will begin. Any day, anybody in the barracks say, this cannot happen. We are not in a Muslim country. You cannot open this door for everybody to come here to pray. My brother, you have declared war. That is where the war will start. That is exact, and the war will start right there. Right there. I challenge any military who say he's a Nigerian. I challenge any, even if you are brigadier general or major general, anywhere you are, including in Enugu, where they have all this. If you say you are a Nigerian and your Nigeria is a secular state, I challenge you on Friday, close the gate. Because there are people who will leave their mosque. Remember that the mosques are somewhere in the cities. If you think you are a Nigerian, close the gate on Friday. When they are trooping in, tell them, oh, we are beginning to have a change here. This is misrepresenting the nation. Islam is not a state religion in Nigeria. You will, right there, they are going to burn you alive. And nothing will happen. The war will start there. But you know what? If you doubt what I'm saying, try it. If your father or your brother or anybody is a commander in any of the military formation and he is a Christian, let him try it. That will be his end. And then you will understand what we're talking about. Then you understand what is going to come. Because the anger they are going to use to burn that person is the anger they will use to attack any day they are going to rise up against you. Okay? Now let us watch.
And tell the Minister of Defense to put a stop to that. The defense institutions, they are sacred. They are not where people can come on Friday, so open the gates because they want to come and do Jumat.
You see, the man is challenging channel television. The man is challenging channel television and the news media. He said, go to every military formation on Fridays and see things for yourself. And then he said, challenge the Minister of Defense to put a stop to it. They cannot do it. It's a challenge. Now, let us put the video so that you hear it from the beginning to the end. One moment.
You are saying that the attack did not happen on Friday. Of course, it will not happen on Friday, but they have enough time to carry out surveillance. They have enough time to have insiders that will work with them. The problem is that journalists should go around our military institution this Friday and carry their cameras and see the decadence, the security breach that goes on every Friday in all military institutions across Nigeria, and tell the Minister of Defense to put a stop to that. The defense institutions, they are sacred. They are not where people can come on Friday, so open the gates because they want to come and do Jumat. The truth is that on Sundays, we don't have such, invasion of our premises by Christians to come and pray or to come and do whatever on Sundays. But for the 35 years I spent in the military intelligence, if you go to Tego Barracks in Papa, it's the same.
Did you hear that? For the 35 years in Nigeria military, every Sunday, nobody is opening door or gate for Christians. And he used Apapa as example. He said, if you doubt me, go to Apapa. Now the question is, have China television and other news media go to Apapa to check it on Friday? Every Sunday, you don't open door for Christians. But every Friday, you open door for Muslims for the past 35 years. And let me tell you, that is where they establish connection, contact to carry out the killings, to recruit army into Boko Haram, to give them, to say they are. That is where if all these people rapport together. They live outside mosque, they will come to Nigeria and the military formation because they know the importance of establishing contact with those in military. But you know, a Christian, oh no. If your brother is a major, first of all, you will be afraid, you know. Those of you in Nigeria, my brother is a major in the army. Once you hear, if you come to the place, you hear this family, they have major in the army. That is no-go area. No-go area. Automatically, the security of the village is already guaranteed. Once you hear that from this family, we have major there. From that, for the fact that the family have major, if the person can go to the market, open square, and slap anybody. And they will tell you, you don't know them. They have major. That is Christian for you. Christian. They use their position to terrorize you. I am telling you. That is the Christian soldier. They use position to terrorize you. But look at them. Look at what they do. This is a long-time plan. Even the Megiddo, the one that do shoemaker, every Friday, they carry that box. They enter Nigeria military formation. They will go there after praying. They are going to shine shoe. They are looking for who is wearing the highest rank there. They look for who is wearing the highest rank. They shine the shoe. As they are shining the shoe, they are establishing contact. They are, connecting. They are discussing. And any day, that military man want to carry before you know it, the military one will build his own gun, cabals of people who can go and die for him. Where before you know it, they establish that understanding, and they will shine the shoe. Tomorrow you will see, we make contact with this one. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. From there, terrorism starts. But Christian, Christian, who are you? What I'm telling you is a fact. Listen, I have been to Nigeria Defense Academy in Kaduna. I have been there. In fact, I have trained in Nigeria Defense Academy in Kaduna. Me, I have trained there. So I know what I'm talking. Okay? I trained there. I know what I'm saying. But do you know what? These Christians now, they are the one that will be paying the price of their, of becoming incommunicado, of making themselves God. Making themselves God. When you see somebody who is a Christian, you come to NDA, you will see them, they iron, they are the one who iron their cloth. They will iron their cloth, you will be seeing mirror. The cloth will be like mirror, starch. When you see them, they stand in bar like this. Shoe, they have this kind of shoe that is like mirror. You look it, you see your face. They will be walking, When you see them and greet them, what are you doing here? Who are you? But when this Muslim, when the Megiddo, all these people that shine should come, you see the way they are dressing them. Because they have something, they are thinking, they have agenda. Agenda they have is that you see this shoemaker. They are our army. This shoemaker is our army. That is the people we are going to use to take over Nigeria in 20 years' time. That is the mentality of the average person, Muslim in the army. Everybody is a military man. Everybody is a soldier. But the Christian people, like these ones they killed now, who know how they behave there? Maybe they are the one maybe they have gone to the street to molest a woman selling something. Hey, you insult my girlfriend, you insult my this. That is what they do most. Look at the video. Look at the video of a policeman molesting a woman. A video. When you look at that policeman now, you find out that that policeman is from the southern Nigeria. That policeman is from the southern Nigeria. Now I want you go to any place in the north. Go to any place. You can never see any policeman molest a woman. I'm not Nigeria police. You can never see any Nigeria policeman molesting a woman in the north. It can never happen. It can never happen. Because even the beggars in the street, they know Major General. Beggar. I am talking of people that beg in the street. Because you know why? They go to mosque in the barrack. That is where they go to pray. So they know Major General. They know Captain. They know Major. They know people. But you, as a Christian, once you become ordinary, you know, that you getting admission self into NDA, your family will raise their bride price. Bah! If the bride price in your family was 20,000 naira, immediately your brother enter a Nigeria Defense Academy. Bah! The price will catapult to 50,000, 100,000, 150,000. Do you know they have somebody in the NDA? You have not graduated though. You have not graduated though. Already the price tag for your sisters, your brand price they have catapulted. Your family have become just ordinary that you get admission. No, this is something that is very heartbroken. This is breaking heart because it is where what we have found ourselves today is this because of this problem. As a Christian, when the Muslims will be busy building how to take over Nigeria, you are busy, you know, you enter NDA. Everybody in your family, when you are going home, you dress yourself, you do this. Some family will even, you know, hang something in the gate that to know you must have something in, you know, that shows that somebody here is in the army. You are going to. It is not. You will put something in the gate. Your father will put something in the gate so that anybody that passes that place will see. This, let me tell you. Do you know the problem of Nigeria, the southern Nigeria Christians? Your problems are many. Do you know that it is only in the south that you will see somebody going to police to get, going to police to get some kind of document? You have some document or some sign. You put it on top of your car, in front of your car. Police. Nobody know who you are. Nobody know whether your brother is the commissioner of police. Nobody know whether you just put that in the car. You put it there. Every police that comes and see it, yeah, okay, pass. Every police that if you put it, nobody will disturb you. But let me tell you, you can never go to northern Nigeria and see anything like that. Ask yourself why. If you are watching from northern Nigeria, show me from Kano State where you will have that thing they put in Lagos. I want you show me, but go to Lagos. You must know somebody, and the person giving that thing to you is a Muslim. The person giving that thing to you is a Fulani. The police officer or military man who will sign it is a Fulani, but he doesn't sign it in the north. Nobody is requesting for it from the north. Because of what? They have one common agenda. Common agenda is that everybody is their army. Everybody that is bowing down is their army. Once you come to the mosque to pray every Friday, you are a special breed. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter your job, whether you are a beggar or not. Once you enter mosque every Friday to pray with a military man, that military man automatically you are his brother. That is how they do. But the Christian pride, and the point. What I'm telling you, this must stop. This must stop. Pride. You enter NDA. All of a sudden, everybody now doesn't make sense to you because you are a military man. And once when for some of them who will have girlfriend now, come and see where they are, where they are, trying to prove to girlfriend that they are Nigerian army. You didn't see the one that happened during the NSAS or before the NSAS protest, where they just come down from the car, they blocked the road. Ordinary cadet, not even ordinary cadet. They came down, they blocked the road, the entire road, express. They blocked the road. They say they are the military. You can't do anything. And they are just having fun. And people will be doing like this and doing like this. But they can't do it in the north. They did it in Lagos. They cannot do it in the north. So what is the problem here? The problem here is that you didn't understand the bond that these people were building for many years. Decade, they built that bond. That bond is what you are seeing now. That is why they were able to come to NDA, and they are going to come again to NDA, and nothing will happen. That is why they kidnap people, cadet. The cadet came out after paying ransom and was explaining that where they keep us, we were hearing parade of the NDA. Abba Kayere didn't hear this news. People like Abba Kayere cannot hear it. No. Their own tracking device does not track in the north. It doesn't work in the north, doesn't have network. Kaduna, there is no network. The only way you have network is in Biafra land. In Imo State especially. That is where network is full. The bar of network is very full and they are tracking everybody. But they cannot track in the north. That is the same thing. When I told the BBC guy that Abba Kayere is a terrorist, this is exactly what I'm explaining. So how do you know that Abba Kayere is not one of them, as they are willing to fight jihad war in Biafra land, which is the reason why he went and started burning houses. And I asked the BBC brother, which law gave Abba Kayere the right to burn the house? And he was trying to defend. He said, because they say some people, the house is where they stay. Even if the house is where the criminals stay. Who gave you the right to burn the house? You arrest criminal in a house does not give you the right. It does not mean that you are going to burn the house. You see a criminal, arrest the criminal and leave the house. Why do you burn the house? The only reason why Abba Kayere burned the house is because of his terrorism ties, because of the jihad ties, because of the Taliban attitude of conquering and creating fear to the eastern Nigeria. And people refuse to understand this. So we are going to stop here. Tomorrow we continue with the part 3 of this exposition. Now we are going to bring you in for comment. Comment has to be very fast because I don't like this broadcast to stay more than 2 hours. I don't want it to stay more than 2 hours. So thank you very much and join the interactive section of this broadcast. Here we go. Click the link and join us. Click the link and join us. Here we go. Tell us what you have just what you have learned and a way forward. Of course, we all know that at least you have heard Islamization, which is a very strong one. You've heard Islamization several times. You've heard that they are going to put a deep Bible in the Quran in the water and all that. So let us focus on what we've just heard now. Thank you very much. Welcome, Johnny, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Yeah, Mazi Simon. I know it's already late there. Good evening over here. Yeah, good evening over here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for your exposition. Thank you for all you do. Well, I don't have much to say. All I want to say is just keep doing the good work. The Almighty God is your strength. So all we know is that we must be free from this contraction called Nigeria. Biafra must come. And also, I'm also praying for Nnamdi Kanu. He must surely be alive to witness this Biafra. And I pray for all the Biafrans all over the world. that God should help us both in our endeavor, both in our business, both our coming in and going out. God will help us to enrich us, to bless us so that we can pursue this course until this Biafra will come to existence. That's all I want to say. Have a good night. I pray maybe one of these days I will come and visit you in Finland.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Chigozie, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Master Simon.
Good
Thank
morning
you today. Today you take me. Good evening from here.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy for the exposition you just did. I watched your BBC interview yesterday. You tried. We understand the difficulty with speaking Igbo fluent, but that's what everybody is suffering. But we appreciate the interview. I just want to make a little submission, and that is number one. I want to thank you for what you're doing, and I want to encourage you sincerely. Please don't be distracted. The Lord has given you a voice among Biafrans, and to a large extent to the general public, both internationally and even in the zoo. So please keep it up. Don't be distracted. The only person that can distract you is yourself. Some of these things should be your motivation. Our leader became more popular than he used to be when the zoo thought they were trying to silence him. The moment they arrested him in 2015, you know how the whole thing went viral. Today, he is like the greatest black man living, the most popular black man living, to my own submission or to my own belief.
Yes.
So please don't be distracted. We are seeing and hearing everything that is going on. We have our own reasoning and our own understanding. I want you to learn from our leader. At times, silence can be golden. Look at the way people at times accuse him. Look at what happened recently. The people that left, people very high ranking people, a lot of things which you commented. Some of them left the struggle, start posting so many things. It was Nande Kanu this on their pages and all that. I was so much amazed over his silence. And you look at how people fought for him. He never commented. He has never mentioned their name for one day. But people took over that. So please, in this whole brouhaha, just concentrate on what you are doing. That's all I would advise you.
Thank you very much.
Let people fight for you, and let God, who knows our heart, continue to guide you. That is my advice.
I appreciate
and I also want to encourage you with the scriptures. You see, there is something that happened in the Bible about the man called Saul that later became Apostle Paul. Sometime he was zealous of protecting the laws of the Jews, the Mosaic law. He was going about arresting Christians, killing them. He was thinking he was doing the right thing, persecuting them. Because at that moment, he believed the people were somehow disobeying, the Christians were against the law of Moses and all that. Little did he know that he was in error. He was persecuted until the day Jesus called him on his way to arrest people. He became the frontliner of what he was accusing. So please, let that be your watchword. I don't want to mention names. We are listening and hearing everything, but it's okay. Just focus.
Thank you very much.
About the exposition of Kunle, for those that are surprised, personally, I am not. I am not. Because why? One thing people have failed to admit is this, that Nigeria has been restructured over and over. I listened to one of your broadcasts when you said that. Nigeria has been restructured and restructured and restructured to a point where these beneficiaries want it to be. And I'm telling you the truth. If we like, let them shout it now from the next year. They can never restructure it to come back to favor the Southerners. That's not possible. They took years to restructure this system to be where it is today. And all this thing they are talking now, one thing that pains me is everybody will come. When Malia was his name, Obadiah came with his own, almost what this Kunle was saying, he ended up by saying, I believe in one Nigeria. This one too, he came up. He now said, I'm a federal man. And all these things, you are seeing it clearly that these people are in a hurry because of Fulani. They have seen that their actions is now clear to people. They are no longer hiding it. Look at what Garuba Shehu said about autumn, for example. For those that are saying election, or this, that, look at what somebody say he's representing presidency said in the public. He said that Benue people, what they are waiting is let the election come. Benue people can vote somebody that will now make their neighbors and inclusive. And what that thing is telling us is he has already given what that election will be like.
Yes, because, and those who will accept Fulanis.
That is the simple truth. Whether we like it or he has already tell you what will happen in that state. Because two things. It's either if Benue people were too strong to defend their vote or whatever they can do to vote whoever they wanted, they will apply the Imo State methodology to make sure that whoever they wanted to be there must be there. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Nothing. Yeah. Did we do anything in Imo State? So to allow others say something, please, my major reason of calling you today is to please plead with you. Don't be distracted. Just use this voice God has given to you among Biafrans and walk to the best of your ability.
Thank you.
One thing is this, ndị Igbo si na onye na-atụ ofu aka nke ọzọ na-atụ ya. N'ọkwa na onye na-enyo isi ya na-apụta.
Exactly.
So we are not so stupid. Just continue, and God bless you. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your advice. It was a very wonderful one. I appreciate you. All right. This is our brother Emeka Okonkwo. Simon, please comment on the people that was killed. I don't know. I think you were talking about 230. I saw your comment before, which says 230. Let me make that clarification. We have confirmed there is no Igbo person were killed in Jos. In this, that there is no 230 people. You know, so that news is fake. It's not. Probably there were some burning of a poster. We are not sure of that. But that 230 Igbos, we cannot confirm it. So I can say that for now, it is fake news. That news is fake. Don't take that as authentic news. It is not authentic news, and that's why I made a tweet that if we confirm that the 230 Igbos that were reported to have been killed, if we confirm the news is true, then no Fulani in the south, their life will not be guaranteed again. So, but that news until today is fake, at least until our finding or our intel or report says otherwise. So for now, it is fake news. It is not no 230 Igbos were killed in Jos. So thank you. Emeka, welcome to the program.
Good evening, Master Simon.
Good evening from here.
Thank you for the great work you are doing for the people of Biafra. I really enjoy what you have done this night, for how you take your time and explain everything, even to the understanding of a simple person. So my question or suggestion that I want to make is this: seeing all these things, when are we, Biafran, when are we going to have a red line? What I mean by a red line is that a red line where a pregnant woman, if a nursing mother can cross and able to feel safe, where a red line that enemy will be able to identify that, yes, this is a red line where I cannot cross, because at the moment everything is open. They are coming in anytime they want, pick whoever they want to pick, and there are so many people who are there as supporters. They are doing everything to frustrate the effort that people are making. So all these things need to be put in check in order for us to have control of some certain area. If you understand what I mean. So yeah. all these things is what, because in this fight we don't have to leave everything everywhere open. One of the states in the southeast can be used as a red line.
Well, these are security issues that we don't discuss public, but I will tell you that we're on top of this game. IPOB, with the ESN, our security, we're on top of this game. But it is not something we talk in the public. But believe me, it is not going to be easy for anybody. Not from our side, but from their side. So, I think when the time comes, we will give them what they need. We will speak in a language they will never understand.
Thank you.
That's what I can assure you people, is that make sure you support ESN. It's very, very important. Because for this to happen, you need to, that you need money. It requires money. We need tanks. We need everything that is needable. So, and don't say because of some gossiping like women, so for that reason you are not going to support.
No. I'm not buying. I'm not even into that gossip. Nothing will discourage me.
Yes,
nothing.
Make sure.
Nothing.
One thing you should know is that the people gossiping are not the one that is in the field. The people that in the field are different. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fine. Thank you.
All right, Obi Uchenna Joseph, welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mr. Simon.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Sorry, I have to post my study.
Okay, go ahead.
Something I just want to give a quick one here. I think with my little experience, I think it is actually time that we begin to look on how to give all these governors a total hit, in Biafra land. Because I listened to a particular comment that this man was making, that he is giving the Fulani, and who wants to marry any Igbo lady, a millionaire support. Sorry, and then any Imolite father who refused to give their hands in marriage to a Fulani man will be fined $1 million. That's ridiculous, and nobody, not even the Ohanese, ever spoken against such words, as if the government rule is now being merged into the various families of the citizen who is governed. That's a very big slap, but none of them could even speak up and condemn his words because he cannot dictate for any father. He never trained the children. You understand? But that's by the way. And number two is this. You said something during your interview. I won't call it it's a debate. A debate with the BBC guy. You know, when he was asking you what if this don't happen, you told him there's an opportunity, there's a possibility of government on exile. But to my great surprise, the HOD was saying something about that cannot be done. I guess they misunderstood you because you were trying to cover up further questions that could bring in more flames. You know, making him, because we all know that it's not possible that Biafra exercise declared with our leader being around. Now, the issue, what I'm trying to say is this: we don't need, the DOS do not need to begin to incite, allow people to notice that there's an incitement of words. You know, you are working, they are working. I think at this point in time, we should put all hands on deck because these people are in unity, working hand in hand, and majority of them are ready to die for this Islamization. So, and looking at the table now, IPOB is the only Biafra group standing that is upstanding and then fighting against this government. I think at this hour of time, I know the DOS, I know they are all listening to your broadcast. I think it's high time for them to keep every bag of misunderstanding one side. Put heads together. You are doing a very fantastic job. I tell you, everyone is not even missing that vacuum of our leader much because you are doing almost the same thing, exposing their evil plans. You understand now? And like Obasanjo just said, he said Buhari made the biggest mistake because the person who is taking over the charge of the broadcast is even more dangerous than Nnamdi Kanu, which is you. You understand now? So
yeah, my brother, we don't even need to go there. Listen, let me tell you, the issue of the Biafra government in Ezra. You see, like you rightfully said, some people may misunderstand me. You see, I am operating in a very high frequency, and sometimes when I make a comment, people may not understand me. You need to operate in the same level of frequency that I'm operating for you to understand where I'm going.
yeah,
Today we have what we call the Biafra government in Ezra. It is existing. Are you aware of that?
No.
Okay, now you are hearing it for the very first time. We have what we call the Biafra government in exile. And what I said was not quoting out of context. What I said was that there is a need to revive it. You see, you do not need to come public and start responding to what I say. You understand? You do not need to come public to start responding to it. That okay, I don't know where you are coming from. I have not had anybody address it, but anyway, from what you said now, I can decode that maybe somebody must have made a comment about what I said. You know, so but I didn't listen to it yet. I didn't hear that, but from what you said now, I know that somebody must have made, one of the leadership must have made a comment about that. But what I mean is that if I say something like that about Biafra reviving Biafra government in exile, it is there. That thing is there. Reviving it does not necessarily mean that you come public and start telling how you are reviving it. You understand? It is the part of the IPOB are scattered all over the world. We have, and what I said was that if you, for those of you who saw my tweet, I say reviving it where there are IPOBs and other Biafra organizations all over the world. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we should come and start discussing about the reviving. It is something that I've just thrown there, you know. So those who are very sensible enough should know what to do. You understand? If you are very sensible enough, you should know it is not everything you come and start, you want to counter Simon Ekpa or you want to discuss that Simon Ekpa was wrong or Simon Ekpa is trying to do something. No. It is not also going against IPOB structure. No, it is something that I have just thrown it. I said leadership must begin the revival to implement the revival of the Biafra government in exile. That structure is there. And there is a need for us to begin to do something. So it is also going to fall in the same system we already have. So when something comes like that, it is not something that you begin to, to debunk or begin to try to make it look as if there is misunderstanding or try to see as if Simon Ekpa want to do something. It is something I throwed out. You don't necessarily have to address it. Okay? But something that everybody should begin to think towards, because we need, as we are doing something, we are already doing diplomatic work. We are already doing whatever work IPOB is doing it now. Okay. But then that thing I put on the Twitter and mention it in that BBC interview shouldn't be misconstrued, shouldn't be misunderstood, shouldn't be misquoted like I'm trying to bring confusion or that. You see, leadership is something that not by garagara. I have always been saying it. When somebody says something, don't just come and start talking without having in-depth knowledge about what the person is talking about, so that we don't end up making mistake. Make sure you research and have a very good understanding of the intention, why the person did such, the intent, why the person did it or said such thing, what is it trying to gain, what is it trying to achieve by saying it, before you can now come, because you may go and misquote the person, and it is not a good thing, especially when we are in this struggle together. So please, people should not misunderstand when I say Biafra government is EZA, because that structure is already existing. And at some point, we need it. It may not be, we don't need to come and say everybody that we now have government, but the what we are going to be doing, you are going to be seeing it. So that's what I mean, for those who may misunderstand me.
Okay, for me, I want to round off by saying categorically, at this point in time now, I believe that the Nigerian government are actually feeling the heat, and at the same time, the Eastern governors are also feeling the heat. I just want to pray for. I just want the interest of the Anambra people, because they are the one who will start up no election in Biafra land. If they put their force together, and make sure that Anambra election do not hold, I could tell you categorically, Simon, nothing like another election will be held again in Biafra land. Trust me. Thank you for the good work that you are doing, and I know wherever our leader is, he is most happy with you, irrespective of all the attacks and the challenges. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, my time is already up, but I think I have a lot of new people here today. I have a lot of new people. Your friends, welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Sir Simon.
Good evening. Please talk very fast because my time is already up. I want to take a few people before I go.
Okay, I'm very, very happy hearing from you today. It's my first time coming to your life like this, like getting on life. What I want to say is nothing much, but it has been giving me a very, very deep concern and sleepless nights whenever I wake up and whenever I sleep and wake and realize that this is really happening. And yes, I know everyone is trying his or her own possible best, but what I don't want to go in the other side I wanted to go, based on you have already said something about it. But what I just want to encourage you more is keep on doing what you're doing. Never relent. No matter how the challenges are coming, our leader always says something. We are stubborn. That if the zoo are stubborn, that we are times 10 more stubborn than them, that we are unforbiddable. That is the word of our leader. Exactly. So please, always keep that strong spirit in you. And I so much believe in you. I listen to you every second of the day whenever you are on. Because if not you, I'm really, really sorry to say this, if not you, my brother, A lot of people by now, if you cry and cry and cry, you will lose hope. But you have really given millions of people hope. You are our voice. If not you, our leader, I don't think I'm listening to any other person. You are our voice. So
brother,
please.
let me tell you, if I am not here by now, somebody else will be here too. That's how God do it. Because Biafra is coming. So God will always bring somebody.
All in on in all of all Chineke tinyere gị a na-eruga ya ofuma. O nwere ndị ọ bụ ha na-arụ ya ha na-eme abuse. But you are doing it, you are accepting everybody's manners in their different way of understanding. You listen to people, you allow them to say their own view, and you digest it. You correct them where you are to correct them. That is the reason why I said Neke Oreke. I really thank you so much. At least I'm going to sleep like a baby today, hearing your voice. I appreciate a lot, and I pray may Chuko Kikabiamas continue to give you more strength, protect you, and guide you whatever you are doing. Thank you for having me. I appreciate a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, Chief Dr. Nwamara, welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, good evening from here.
Thank you, Mr. Simon, and welcome. Quick one, very quick one.
All right.
To every Biafran listening, I want to say this: if you do not have any positive thing that will encourage people in the forum, please don't come on air to air such things. It's not the best. And then, secondly, for the DOS, they should create a forum where people could have question and answer to ask them. And they should be mature to know how to handle issues. And if you're coming to the Biafran struggle for position, my friend, pack aside. Just pack aside. Let us be focused like Mazin Nnamdi was. The spirit of Mazin Nnamdi has caught up with you. And people should begin to learn when they come to a forum like this, listening to somebody. The essence is for you to pick from there, pick positive things and build on it. But sometimes you see people come here to criticize, talk things that are not even necessary, that are not positive. Let's channel every energy to the people who are oppressing our people. That is the most important thing. And then lastly, quick one. The issue of Mr. Kunle talking about this is surprise is happening. That is why people are going to be surprised and discover at the end that we do not have leadership as a president in Nigeria. Many people will be surprised. So thank you, Mr. Simon. Keep it up. Don't respond to everything that people send on air. And God will bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're going to be the last person. I have exceeded my time with 12 minutes. So all of you that are waiting here and you didn't talk, please forgive and forget. Forgive me that tomorrow is another day. We're going to have part 3 of this particular broadcast. Please forgive me. I have to work tomorrow and I have to now go to sleep. We continue from where we stop tomorrow. Remember, I give you my word just the way I give to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. I am the person you can never break. I am like a tipa buaja. Imamaka. You're going to find him. Get no fool and name. So when it comes to me, just go and sleep. Go and I will never be distracted, and I will continue to assure you just the way I assured our leader. I will never disappoint him, no matter what. So on this note, I will say good night. See you tomorrow. Part 3 is coming tomorrow. We are going to have about 2 or 3 broadcasts tomorrow in the afternoon, and then in the evening, maybe 2 times when I have break from work, and then in the evening. So see you tomorrow. Don't miss it. And may God bless Biafra. May God bless the Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Ambazonia. May God bless you. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPB worldwide. May God bless Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Sunday Igbo and all of you fighting me and those fighting for me. May God bless all of you. And I say, have a very wonderful night. Good night.